Well, over the last 12 years, Morton's have been implementing virtual design construction on all of our vertical projects. And I think what we wanted to do is take those best practices and apply them to all of our project types, including renewable energy and infrastructure projects. In terms of infrastructure specifically, it's the reduction in budgets and fast-track schedules that are really the driving factor. And in some cases, it's our customer. In terms of the benefits that we see through the use of BIM and virtual design construction, it's a much higher value add to our customer at the end of the day. And being able to increase collaboration through the 3D environment, not only for our customer, but the designers, the construction team, our subcontractor, all the project stakeholders. Using BIM, everybody understands what they're seeing, and everybody can look at the project as a whole and not just separate it into siloed disciplines or activities.
And when you get a group of people together, the contractors, the designers, everyone involved, they're looking at the same thing. They're looking at exactly what's there, and you're able to use a model for disruption avoidance. You're able to understand what utilities need to be moved, and you can come up with a game plan as a team versus doing it the traditional way where you're assuming where the items are, you think you know where they are, and then you accidentally hit something. That delays the schedule, and it costs more time. It costs money and time. You would be amazed at the people who might look at the model and use it for different ways. You might be able to go through the model and through a tunnel and look at light bulbs and how are you going to replace the lights in the tunnel? How's the fire department going to access if there's an accident? It shows where the fire protection is. It shows different lighting systems, assists with people understanding how traffic flow goes.
BIM is improving the decision-making process, not just from the design side, but the construction side as well. And now the 3D model allows us to greatly increase the decision-making process.
Working with 4D simulation, we're able to collaborate with the construction team and help them understand how the designers had intended to build the project.
One of the ways we see the infrastructure customers getting extra value is starting to think about automation and how they can take a construction process and make it more of a manufacturing process. So we can improve on efficiencies and productivity and reduce waste. But we can collaborate more effectively and not worry about the sharing of intellectual data or model information or design information that is not quite approved yet.
Once you put together this model and you're using it for clash detection, for 4D simulation, for disruption avoidance, for maintenance, the life of the model goes on. You're always going to have that model. So you use it at the very beginning, but then people reference it throughout the project.
We see infrastructure projects in its infancy in terms of leveraging BIM and virtual design construction. And there's a tremendous amount of value and growth in this industry, and I believe that taking the lessons learned from the vertical projects and applying it to infrastructure will only lead to further innovation.
With the technology that Autodesk has been providing, it's opened up new doors for new adventures and new clients, and it's a fun and exciting time.